If we ever see a negative power, we should know a negative power means the reciprocal. In other words, to turn it upside down. If it's not already a fraction, we know that 100 is the same as 100 over 1. Because we can divide anything by 1 and it has no impact. Because 100 over 1 is still 100. It's the negative power that means the reciprocal. In other words, to turn it upside down. So whatever's on the top of our fraction will now go to the bottom and vice versa. So I'm going to rewrite 100 over 1 as being 1 over 100. And we always write the power now positive. So instead of write negative a half, I now just write positive a half. And we should know from our laws of indices that a power a half means the square at the base. And the square of 100, what number multiplied by itself gives 100? In this case is 10. Hence my final answer for 2 marks is 1 over 10, or as a decimal, 0.1. For part B, again, as we see a negative power, we know a negative power means the reciprocal. In other words, to turn it upside down. So I'm going to start by rewriting my fraction the other way around. So instead of being 16 over 81, I'm going to rewrite my fraction as being 81 on the top and now 16 on the bottom. And I always write the power positive. So instead of writing negative 3/4, I just write positive 3/4. When we have a fraction raised to a power, we apply the power to both the top and the bottom of the fraction separately. As I have got fractional power, we know the number on the bottom of the fractional power represents the root, and we always do that first. So as I've got 3/4, the number on the bottom of my fractional power is 4. So therefore I'm going to do the 4th root of 81 on the top. So small 4 in front of the root, so the 4th root of 81 on the top. I'm also going to do the 4th root of 16 on the bottom. And whatever number is on the top of our fractional power, that's what we raise it to. That's our power. So as I had a fractional power of 3/4, the number on the top of my fractional power is 3. Therefore, power of 3 means I'm going to cube the top and cube the bottom separately. 4th root means what number multiplied by itself 3 times equals the number inside the root, which in this case is 81. If you multiply a number by itself a number of times, it gets big very quickly. If we want our final answer to be 81, we're always going to try a small number like 2, 3, 4, 5. In this case, the 4 of 81 is simply 3, because we know that 3 times 3 gives you 9. 9 threes gives you 27, and 27 times 3 gives us 81. So the 4 of 81 on the top is 3. On the bottom, the 4 of 16 actually is 2, because we know that 2 times 2 gives us 4, 4 times 2 gives us 8, and 8 times 2 gives us 16. As on the top of our fractional power, we had 3. Therefore, I'm going to cube the top and cube the bottom separately. So on the top I had 3 cubed, 3 times 3 is 9, and 9 threes gives us 27. And the bottom I've got 2 cubed, which is 2 times 2 times 2, or 2 times 2 is 4, and 4 times 2 is 8. Hence my final answer is 27 and 8.
Your turn. Drop answers in the chat. Thanks.